bit of money that we could be possibly putting somewhere else or back into the police department. And so
the good thing, and I agree with everything that Councilor says, because it's important and it needs to be cost effective because that's the way it was presented to us. But if you're saying in a week and a half with the new handler or something, you bring it, because we've already invested what we've invested, and it's not going to be much more than dog food in the next week and a half. So,
Money's already spent.
Okay,
Yeah,
so.
money's already spent, and even cost on, what you guys were talking about with using the vehicle will be brought in to check, because the vehicle was, for a take-home car, was pretty on the outskirts of what a take-home car normally goes with as far as police departments.
And the gas too.
That's the fuel and the vehicle maintenance that comes along with using that take-home car that much.
Could you give us, because it references, Councilman Jones, is a cost analysis. Mr. Johnson can give you what the known costs and then maybe add the truck or something. But then I think what we're also talking about, in a sense,
Yes, sir.
is the policing part or lack thereof.
Yes, sir.
Because what council's saying is he's been costing, but he hadn't been catching any bad guys, which is the only reason we brought him in the first place. So if you could do just, some sort of a simplistic report
Yes.
on the activity or lack of activity and the new activity,
Yeah.
I think that would help, to get back. But there's something else that I think you need to share with council, okay? You shared with me that you ran into a computer problem when you
Well,
came.
that's not on the agenda.
Okay, well, I was looking at police activities.
That was, y'all passed that.
Okay,
This is-
but in the same meeting, can we not go back to a prior issue?
That was so long ago that people who are here to hear it may have already left.
Well, that part is true, but it's something that needs to go to
I don't
council.
recommend it.
Okay, well, do a report,
Yes, sir.
because that needs to be documented, and send it to me so I can share it with council, because that's a serious
We have
issue.
their questions, sir.
So are we taking any action on item 18?
well,
Do a report.
we have a report, well, I move that we have a report, from the chief and JJ, at our next city council meeting.
Second.
It's been properly moved and seconded that the chief and Mr. Johnson get together on a report, the cost analysis, et cetera, of the K-9 at the next city council meeting.
Yes, sir.
Heard the motion, ready for the questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed have the same right? Ayes have it.
All right, so, our last business of the day, we can get out is, 7, I guess we have to go into executive session. Or,
Item 7?
discuss the interim chief.
Oh, there were some things you wanted to share with us or something?
No, because it's 30 days. Yeah, we asked for some information, but also because we're going, possibly take some kind of action today, going forward off police department,
And there's some things he said he wanted to share with y'all. He mentioned executive session twice, so
okay, so,
you heard from him, right? And
This item is about the hiring of the chief prosecutor. Yeah, that's how, just like,
all right, so, well, our question was that we was asking for the mayor to bring us a report back upon the investigation, upon the staff in which we already have. If there's
I have
no-
some information we can go into, under personnel and the hiring of the chief of police.
go into executive session.
So it announced 0574 personnel?
Under personnel.
Texas
yeah,
Government
under
Code
571
1.
personnel and the other advice of counsel, attorney, advice of counsel. We're now in executive session.